Hey, welcome back to JW Military Finance. It's been a minute, but today we're going to talk about the blended retirement system. But first, please, you know the drill. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, it's down here, little button you can click, and share my content with your friends. I've got to say, the subscriber growth has been fantastic, and I appreciate every single new subscriber. Especially since I really haven't done a video in a long time. Been busy, finished up my master's degree, remodeling the house, had a new baby. Life's been crazy, but I'm ready to start getting into weekly videos again. And this topic has been requested by plenty of people, and I swore I'd already done a video on the blended retirement system. But truth be told, it was actually on my podcast and not on my YouTube channel, which the podcast I'm not doing anymore. So anyhow, blended retirement system, let's talk about it. First and foremost, I'm a huge fan of the blended retirement system. I wish that it had been around when I joined the Navy. I wish the military did a better job of explaining the perks and the benefits of the blended retirement system to the members of the military that were eligible to elect into it a few years back. And I feel that they failed a lot of sailors that way. I plan to do several videos of the blended retirement system to break down the different aspects. So this video is just a general overview, but I'll break down all the individual aspects of it in subsequent videos. For me, the key aspect, the biggest thing of the blended retirement system is the 5% match of your TSP. This is huge. This is fantastic. When I do that video, I'll break down the numbers, but I'm telling you, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars more benefit to the member than the loss of 10% of your pension. I'll show you the numbers in that video. But understand, you get a 1% match automatically off the bat, no matter what. And then once you hit 2 years of military service and they consider you fully vested, you can start receiving up to a 5% match. However, you have to put in at least 5% to get that 5% match. It is, I'm telling you, the numbers add up huge. So that's a big thing. The good news is that everyone that enlisted into the military now since January 1st of 2018 is in the blended retirement system. The biggest complaint I have is, but chief, I lose 10% of my pension. And I'm telling you, that's a non-issue. It truly is a non-issue. If you think about it, so like right now, my pension as an E7, if I were to retire at 20 years, would be roughly $2,500 a month before taxes. If I were to lose 10% of that, it's $250 a month. And I know $250 a month comes out to $3,000 a year, or I'm sorry, $3,000 a year. And that's a lot of money, but $3,000 in the grand scheme of things shouldn't be the difference between my family surviving and my family in financial destitute. If it is, I have failed my family in my next career. So I don't think that that's a lot of money. And then you go, hey, but that's over your whole life, that's, $30,000 every 10 years. And you do that for 40 years, it adds up to a huge thing. I promise you, when I show you the math, that when you turn 59 and a half and you can start withdrawing from your TSP, the BRS is hundreds of thousands of dollars ahead of the current legacy retirement system. Man. So how does the new retirement work? You get 2% vice 2.5% for every year of service. So when you hit 20 years, you get a 40% pension, meaning that if you go to 22 years of service, you would get a 44% pension, vice a 55% pension. So yes, it is a reduction in your pension amount. However, I feel that it is, in the grand scheme of things, an irrelevant number. It does not, it is not a deterrent for me. I would rather be in the blended retirement system. You also get a continuation pay bonus at the 8 and 12 year, between the 8 and 12 year mark. So what that means is that I believe it's 2.5 months worth of your base pay at the current time. There is some weird stuff with it. It says that it needs to be done essentially with a reenlistment, but it also doesn't say that it has to be done with a reenlistment. It just is in that 8 to 12 year mark when you know, go beyond. You'll get this continuation pay. I'll talk about what to do with that specifically. If you add that to your TSP, it greatly changes the numbers of the BRS even more in the favor of the BRS being better than the legacy. And then the coolest feature that I think about the BRS is that you can actually take a lump sum of your payment of your pension. All right. They don't give you the whole thing. You basically get a large amount of it, and then you get a reduced pension for a period of time. Again, I'll cover that in a specific video, but I think that's really, really cool because I just read a story about a chief that retired after 22 years of service, and he died a few years after retiring from the service, and his wife is now being told that he's being left, you know, that she's being left with no, the pension payment's dead. When you die, your pension dies unless you're under the survivor benefit plan. But if he had had the ability to take this one-time lump sum payment and he could have invested that, she would have some sort of income. So I think the lump sum is cool because it puts money in your pocket and in your name, your control a lot better. So if you were someone that when you retired from the military at, you know, for my instance, I'm going to be 39 when I retire. Do I necessarily need my pension payment? I don't know yet. We'll find out. But if I could get, I don't know, a couple $100,000 of my pension payment paid out to me in a one-time lump sum, and I could take control of that and invest it for my family, I feel that would be much more beneficial than receiving the $2,500 a month check. Whew. All right, so that's the blended retirement system in a nutshell. I am a huge fan of it. All right, I will post this BRS sheet on this video. I'll also put the link. This is all readily available stuff. But like I said, I am ready to start doing weekly videos again. BRS is awesome. I'm a huge fan, and I feel the military did a disservice when they under-informed people of this program. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing, all right? And I hope you subscribed, because if you made it 9 minutes into this video, you're committed to it. So give this video a like and subscribe. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a great day.